welcome back, everybody.
Hey, it's episode 5 of DragonAge Origins. We just came back from the Kolkari Wilds, and we got all the stuff we needed for the joining. I also put on this stupid hat. It's
Yeah.
pretty dumb.
I don't actually remember you doing that.
I did it at the very end. I was looking at all the things that I got, and let me tell you, I hate mage clothing in this game, and it's just as bad as in the second game. It's pretty cool in the third game. If like in late game stuff, you get better clothes, but
It's like a mustard green. It's
it's
not a
just
gold.
awful.
It's like a green
Yeah,
or
like
mustard yellow. I don't know why I said
the
green.
dress is bad. I'm waiting for the drake skin armor. That's the best armor in this game.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yeah, our volume is all the way down.
There you go. Now
There
I
we
can
go.
probably hear him.
Nice. So you return from the wilds. Yeah.
Good.
We
We
were
have-
I've
successful.
had the circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining
I
immediately.
don't know why he needs circle mages.
There was a woman
For the
in
ritual,
town who
aren't they
had
doing like a
scrolls.
ritual?
Yeah,
They were
but it's a
both
secret
very-
ritual, so I've never known why they needed the
they
mages
wilder
help,
folk?
because why would the mages
don't
know
think
about
so.
this?
They might be
It makes me think that
apostates.
maybe there are other
Mages hiding
wardens
from the
here that,
Chantry.
well, they said
I
circle
know you
mages,
were
so
once a Templar, Alistair.
I've never
Chantry
understood why he
business is
said
not
that, because it
ours.
makes no
We have
sense
the
for circle
scrolls.
mages to
Let us
know
focus
anything
on the
about the
joining.
joining.
Of
It's
the of the wardens.
Yeah, and you're gonna find out in a second why that is.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are.
Yeah.
Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
What price is that?
You want to know?
Killing?
Yeah. You can die if you do the joining. So
Oh, you can
As
die
with
in
any
Yeah,
the
so
process of
you-
trying to join.
yeah.
battle. You would not have been chosen, however.
so
I
you
did not
either
think you had a
get through it
chance to
and
survive.
live,
Or
or
you're
you
dead.
die.
I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
You still don't get
Let
it.
us
They still
begin.
don't get it.
I guess
Alistair,
not.
Take them to the old temple.
Even though I explicitly said this could kill us, they're still like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's see what it's all about.
Yeah. It's
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
idiot.
They got one
Welcome again.
person starting to
Why all
question.
these damn
I've
tests?
definitely
Have I not earned my
never
place?
liked Jory because
Maybe it's tradition.
he's
Maybe
kind of
they're
a
just
coward.
trying to annoy you.
There's
There's
literally
nothing
nothing we
nothing-
can
yeah,
do.
there's nothing
With a
you can
child
do.
They're either going to kill us
This place
because we
is
know
war.
about it, or we take the joining. There is
It
no
just
getting
doesn't
out of
seem
this.
fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe
Hopefully
that's
not.
why they don't. The wardens do what they must.
The
right?
fact that the wardens
Including
didn't like try to
sacrificing us.
dissuade him
I'd sacrifice
is,
a lot more
I-
if I knew it would
I think
end
it's
with life.
telling of how much help the wardens need. But we don't know that.
Don't we? The Grey
I think
Wardens
it's
have saved
indicative
the
of how
world
much
from
help the
DarkSpawn
wardens
before.
need that they're
I'd
not
say
willing
they
to
know better than
consider
anyone what
people's
it
lives
takes.
outside of
You
it.
saw those Darkspawn.
Well, yeah, and they're also
Wouldn't you
taking
die to
outside
protect your
help
pretty
from
wife them?
Yeah.
mages.
I am.
Maybe
But, like,
you'll die.
here's the other
Maybe
thing.
we'll all die.
Jory's
If
never
nobody
going to
stops
see
the
his family
Darkspawn,
again.
we'll die
The
for
wardens
sure.
cut off all
I've just never
ties, so they
faced
didn't
a
even
foe I
tell
could
him
not
that.
engage with my
That's
blade.
how desperate they are for help.
At last, we come to
Mhm.
the joining.
The wardens at this point
Grey
in
Wardens
Thedosian
were founded during the
history
First
are
Blight,
kind of
when
waning as
humanity
a
stood on the verge
order.
of annihilation. So it was
Oh, I'm gonna
that
sneeze.
the first Grey Wardens drank of DarkSpawn blood
Bless you.
and mastered their taint.
We're going to
I
drink
think
the
they
blood of
talk
those-
about which I think
those
they talk about
creatures.
the first of the Grey Wardens in
As
some of
the
the
first Grey
in-game
Wardens
literature, and I
did
think there's
before
also a
us,
book that talks
as we
about it.
did before you.
Because like, who would think
This
about drinking
is the source
Darkspawn
of our
blood?
power
Well, that's what I was just
and
about
our
to
victory.
comment.
Those
Was
who
yeah,
survive the
he
joining
immediately was
become
like, wait a
immune to
minute,
the
we gotta
taint.
taste the
We
blood
can
of
sense it
these
in the
monsters.
Darkspawn
Yeah.
So
and use it to slay the
But
archdemon.
after that, you are immune. Like,
immune to
you
the
won't,
taint.
you won't,
Well,
you won't die if a Darkspawn, if you like get the blight, you won't die. Because this isn't like a zombie thing. They don't bite you and you turn into a Darkspawn. You die.
We speak only a few
You
words
become
prior
immune.
to
You can
the
sense
joining,
other Darkspawn.
but these words
uh,
have been said since the
You get
first.
kind of heightened
Alistair,
powers.
if you would.
It's just slightly more superhuman.
Join
The
us,
biggest
brothers
part
and sisters.
is that you won't
Join
die
us
of the
in
blight,
shadows
and you can
where we
sense other
stand
Darkspawn.
vigilant.
which is useful to them in their
Join
cause.
us as we
Yes.
carry the duty that cannot.
Especially when it comes to knowing
And
if
should you
something's a true
perish,
blight or not.
Know that
Yeah,
your
that could be very
sacrifice will
helpful.
not be
That's
forgotten,
why Duncan knows that it's a
and
true
that
blight,
one day
because he
we
has that information already.
Mm-hmm.
Davith, step forward.
There's nothing in it.
David deserved to live the most, in my opinion. I think it's sad that he dies.
Thanks for spoiling it
Oops.
right away.
My bad.
Again, I made a comment about that a couple
I know, I'm
episodes
so
ago.
bad at it.
I would never go and see a new movie or a movie that you'd already seen, because you would spoil it
I know.
instantly.
And I never mean to. I've gotten a lot better about spoilers,
I am
but
sorry,
it's still a weakness of mine because I didn't care about spoilers for
forward,
myself for a
Jory.
long time.
I have a wife, a child.
There
Not
is
yet,
no
you don't.
turning back.
Oh yeah.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you don't do the joining, you die. Because now you know that what the joining is.
I am sorry.
Wow.
Yep.
Pretty ruthless.
But I mean,
the joining is not yet complete.
if you think about it, like, he literally could not let him
You
go.
are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
I always submit to the taint.
Not
From
commenting
this
on that.
moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Looks like she lived instantly.
Yeah. Well, she'll do the thing, too. Wow. And there's
Dragon.
the Archdemon. Archdemons are dragons that have the souls of old gods.
The
It is
souls of
finished.
old gods.
So, the
Two more
Tevinters,
deaths.
who are...
In
They're the
my
ones
joining,
that
only one
invaded
of us
the
died,
Golden City and
but
made it the
it
Black
was
City. And
horrible.
because... So the first
I'm glad at least one
Tevinter
of you
mages that
lived.
entered the Golden City
How do you feel?
came back as DarkSpawn as punishment. And so all of their gods, the Tevinter, like, pantheon of gods, I think they imply
Such
that
is
they
what
were
it
real,
takes to be a
and
Grey
because all of the
Did you have
archdemons have
dreams?
souls of these old gods.
I had
So a lot of these
terrible dreams
archdemons,
after
like one of them
my
has the
joining.
soul of
Such
the old
dreams come
Tevinter
when you
god of
begin to
dragons
sense
or
the
something,
DarkSpawn, as we all
and
do.
stuff like that.
Do they explain
That
this
and
in
many
this
other
game?
things can be
Like,
explained in
I'm
the
Some of it,
I am
Before I forget,
fascinated
there is
at
one
how
last
much you've
part
been
to
able to
joining.
pull out at
We
this
take
game,
some of
and
that
we're
blood and put it
we're
in a pendant.
5 episodes deep.
Something
you
to
get...
remind us.
So they talk
of
about it
those who didn't
a little
make it
bit in
this
this
far.
one, and they talk about it a little bit in Inquisition. Just because Inquisition has a little bit more to
some time.
deal with
When
gods
you're
and
ready,
stuff.
I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
But also,
The meeting is to the
Inquisition has
west,
a lot
on
to
the
do with
stairs.
Tevinter as
Leave
well.
the tent
It like
as
it's
soon as
leading
you're
up
able.
to DragonAge 4, which is it's all but been confirmed that it's going to be in Tevinter.
I love how you've done this ritual, and it's like, all right, everything's forgiven now. We need
Yep.
to go ahead and go on with the next mission now.
Well, what else are they gonna do?
I love how she goes to the ritual, and now it's like you're pardoned.
Yep.
That's more or less what I was getting at.
Well, that's the thing. This is basically like prisoners who get drafted into the military, or because they're already on death row, they're getting used for scientific experimentation, that type of thing.
Mm.
Is this the flower? It's saving my dog.
That's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me. He looks
Okay.
better all. Bring him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're
Given
responsible for
that,
curing him.
I think it's funny. I'm this little elf that's come from a circle where I've probably never seen a pet before,
Or take
and
another
I'm just like, yeah, give me the dog.
Yeah, I want the dog now.
Give me the dog. I've only seen pictures and people talking of dogs. I want a dog. I'm gonna go ahead and level up. Up that constitution, baby. Up my magic. Spells. Okay.
You have more points.
I like Stone Fist. And I don't use a lot of these. Like, I don't really use creation magic that much because I'm more of an offensive person.
So
And then I think I'll do Mind Blast because those are all pretty useful.
I was just saying, do something that's more towards combat.
Yeah. And then one more second, and I'm going to fix what fix what abilities I have on here, because I would like to make sure that I have that available.
You have to put them in like a setup.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my quick slots. And I can still get to them without doing the quick slots, it just takes longer. That's all. So, like, here, I can go here and get to my spells that way. Like, here's all my spells here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an extra step. Or I can use my right trigger to open up my attacks.
This seems easier.
Yeah. So I keep my attacks here, and then I'll go into here for my sustained abilities. So, like, weakness is sustained. So now I get to go talk to Kaylin about the battle. And this is kind of a long cutscene, so I'm probably going to go
I will stand by the
skip through some dialogue.
You risk too much.
You're about to go into war.
Perhaps
Yes.
we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion.
Loghain hates the Orlesians because he was part of the...
It is not
So
a full
Loghain
notion. Our
was
arguments with the
Kaylin's
Orlesians are a thing
father's,
of the
like,
past,
general,
and you will remember who is king.
and fought with
How
him against the
fortunate
Orlesians to
Marek
get
did not live to
Ferelden
see his son
independence.
ready to hand
And that's why
Ferelden
Loghain hates
over
them
to
so
those who
much.
enslaved us for a century.
Then
I mean,
our
I can
current forces
understand
will
that.
have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And the Orlesians were going to come help
And this
them.
is the recruit I met
They
earlier
totally
on the
were.
road?
And
But
so
that-
were the
I
Orlesian
understand
wardens.
congratulations are in order.
As I can tell, this guy's like not about it.
No, Loghain will not have it happen.
I mean, sure, if they want to
Every
lose,
Grey
go for
Warden
it.
is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
The problem is that
Your
Loghain has
fascination
ulterior
with
motives,
glory
and
and
Kaylin's
legend will
naive.
be your undoing,
He is-
Kaylin. We must
exactly.
attend to
He is so
reality.
focused on glory
Fine.
that he is not
Speak
willing to
your
look at the
strategy.
reality.
The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
I don't
behind.
understand war strategy.
remember.
None of that makes any
this is
sense.
the Tower of Ishar
What?
in the ruins, yes?
Like, I don't understand
Who shall
war
light the
strategy.
beacon?
Like, why is it
I have a
important
few
that they
men
wait a
stationed
little
there.
bit before
It's not a
signaling
dangerous
Loghain's
task,
men?
but it is
Like, why
vital.
wouldn't they just wait 20
we should
minutes
send
until they
our
can hear
best.
battle and then come
Send
in?
Alistair and the new
Make
Grey
sure that
Warden
all
to
of
make
them
sure
are
it's
there,
done.
so that if they do a successful counter strike, it will wipe everybody.
I
We
guess
need
that's
the
true.
beacon. Without
I
it,
mean,
Loghain's
they're
men
also-
won't know when to charge.
Surprise is
You
key
see,
when it
glory
comes
for
to
everyone.
war.
Yeah, I guess that
Have
makes
a-
sense.
It gives you the upper hand, and if you have the upper hand, you know you're in
Enough of your
control.
conspiracy
Yeah.
theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
That's another
Your
thing
Majesty,
is,
you should
the
consider
Grey
the
Wardens,
possibility
their
of the
whole order
Archdemon.
is
There have been no signs of any dragons
only
in
to
the
be
wilds.
dedicated towards fighting the Blight.
Isn't that what your men are here
They
for,
are
Duncan?
not to have actual political
Yes, Your
ties
Majesty.
other than
Your Majesty,
securing
the
reinforcements
tower
should a
has become
Blight
our
arise.
It's kind of like a
There's
crusader
never
in the
been
sense
any lives
that
to
they're
your
just fighting
spells,
evil.
mage.
Exactly.
They don't
Save
have
them
like
for the
a political
Darkspawn.
agenda.
That's exactly it.
Enough.
They're not
This
supposed to
plan will
be
suffice.
trying
The Grey
to
Wardens will light
get
the beacon.
stations and
you,
courts. They're
Loghain.
not supposed to be doing
I
any of
cannot
that.
wait for that
They're
glorious
just
moment.
there to
The
fight
Grey Wardens battle beside
the
King of
Blight
Ferelden
and to
stem
get
the
whatever
tide.
power they need in order to fight the Blight,
Yes,
which is
Kaylin.
why
A
blood
glorious
magic is
moment
not
for us
actually
all.
forbidden in the Wardens.
That one guy had it.
Yeah, he's outside of the Wardens.
That's true.
Jowan was outside
You
of the
heard the
Wardens,
plan.
but inside the
You and
Wardens,
Alistair will go to the
it's
Tower
not a
of Ishar
crime.
and ensure the
They don't
beacon
really
is lit.
like it, but it's not
What?
a crime.
I won't be in the battle.
Whatever gets you
This
the
is by
win.
the king's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens. standing
Yeah,
out there
Alistair's kind
holding
of
the
pissy
torch
about
just in
being
case.
sent on an errand, but it does not end up just being an errand.
Another spoiler.
Yes, so am I.
I mean, you'll find
You
out in a
need to
second. I didn't
cross
tell you
the
what
road
happens.
And head through the gate
Just that
and
it's
up to
not
the
just an
tower
errand.
entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
I don't know anything about the Tower of Ishal, though.
We will signal you when the time is right.
In terms
Alistair
of
will know what to look
lore
for.
in this game, like,
What
it
are you
has.
supposed to do?
I
must
have to
join the
light the
others.
beacon.
From here, you
At some
tour on your
point.
own. Remember, you are both
I'm supposed to
Grey
go to the
Wardens.
tower, get to the
I
top, light
expect
the
you to be
beacon.
worthy of that
Mhm.
title.
That's the goal
Duncan.
he's setting out for me.
May the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alistair thinks of Duncan like his dad.
It's become very apparent that that's how he is. He definitely looks up to him.
Alistair adopts anyone and everyone as his dad. To be completely honest. He also views Arl Eamon, who is at Redcliffe, as his dad. But Arl Eamon also raised him, so...
That has more credibility.
Yeah. You find out more about that later. What's cool, and I'll dedicate a few episodes to it, is later on we get to go back to Ostagar and get, like, Caitlyn's armor and stuff.
Sounds fun.
It's basically just wrapping up the whole Ostagar thing.
Well, looks like we're about to enter a pretty intense battle.
Yeah, I'll let this play because it is kind of an animatic. But you'll see that you've got women and men in there. These are all Fereldans. They're kind of like Vikings, almost. Except they're not quite Vikings.
I was gonna say, it doesn't look like Vikings at
What
all.
I mean, like in terms of culture, they're a lot like Vikings in that they don't really care what your gender is as long as you are
The
able to
plan
fight.
will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
And there's Fereldans, Orlesians, the Tevinter. I forget. There's like this mountain tribe that I forget what they're called, but it starts with an A.
So
there's
how are
the
they gonna fight
dwarves.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, how are they gonna fight ghosts? Because that doesn't...
Was the fog covering them a little bit?
Yeah, it made them see-through.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that doesn't, This is just straight up Lord of the Rings, man.
This
This
part,
is-
yeah.
This is just straight up Lord of the Rings.
I mean, those are basically orcs, yeah. They're really more like bloodthirsty zombies, but they're worse than zombies.
That
'cause
right there looks like one of the creatures from Doom.
Yeah, a
That
little
has the
bit.
rockets on his shoulders.
Yeah,
He tried to back out.
yeah. He's like, oh, shit. I underestimated this.
Looks like he did.
Yeah, is an enormous amount. Like, you can't fight this.
Especially because he didn't have... Well, the way it's been presented
Yeah.
so far is it's just like a small battalion of people.
Yeah, I mean, he's relying
Well-
on Loghain's men to come in later, but that's an enormous amount of DarkSpawn. Like, the amount of underestimation that Caitlyn did to this is superbly stupid.
That first volley was good, though.
Yeah. No, they put up a good effort.
Oh, well, there's about to be a lot of dead dogs.
Yeah.
A lot of dead dogs.
My dog gets out, though.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah. I actually...
For Ferelden!
Yeah, I would do that, too, and I just did. I was just like, oh. You don't fight animals a lot in this game, which is nice. It's just sometimes wolves. A blight bear, a dragon, winged drake thing.
I have a really big feeling they're about to lose really bad.
What told you that?
You.
Let's cross the bridge.
A
Yes.
lot.
Get to the...
With your half spoilers.
Yeah. It,
Oh boy.
you know, it's,
This is rendering very
Oof.
chalky.
yeah,
Did you die?
no.
Oh.
But the
Knocked you
thing
down.
got me, yeah. I could be planning this better, but
Because you're also going the wrong way.
no, I'm not.
Oh, never mind.
It looked like it because I fell down and then I was moving my camera. But it doesn't really matter how many times I get hit, because I won't lose health on the bridge.
That's weird.
Because I'm not in combat. As long as I am
I guess.
not
That's
in combat.
weird that you wouldn't take
You,
damage.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
Yeah.
Really? They already
Out,
breached the
man. Taken
gates?
how?
Mm-hmm.
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere.
The Darkspawn
Most
are
of
like
our men are dead.
worms.
Then
They'll
we have
crawl
to get
through
to the
anything.
beacon and light it ourselves.
Well,
Yep.
I'd be like, guess what, tower guards? Let's go back.
Now they're on my team. Let's do this. Now everybody should have flaming weapons. Do
Flaming weapons?
yeah, I put an enchantment on their weapons. Now they're all flame weapons and will do flame damage.
So now I see it. I was gonna say
Yeah.
before I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it initially at first, and I was like, why didn't it work? The so the reason I didn't put this on hard is I really didn't want this to take forever, you know? Like, I probably should have put it on casual, just so it wouldn't take, the combat wouldn't take so long. Which I might do that at a later point if the combat gets to be
Lengthy.
too time consuming. It's not too bad right now, especially if I keep my
Well, consider
leveled
the cutscene to gameplay ratio.
What do we do
This is
now?
nothing.
Oh, we're not. You haven't even gotten to the point where I talk to my companions. You ain't seen nothing yet.
I mean, we spent almost 3 episodes on. Actually, it was 3 episodes
I have
on
to
just
go.
the intro.
I have to go give gifts to people. I have to talk to them to get their affection up. Oh man, you ain't seen nothing yet. Once we get into the meat of the game, it's not so bad. And I'm gonna dedicate episodes to just doing side quests.
There's somebody behind you shooting you.
No, it's one of my companions.
Are you sure? 'Cause
Yeah.
I count. Okay.
Yeah.
As I say, I thought I counted all 4 people. I was like, they're just shooting you in the back of the head with arrows.
Nah. There's way too many guys in this section.
I mean, they did say they overtook the tower, so I'm not
That's true.
surprised.
I'm actually not sure how long the flame weapon thing lasts. But it's been a while.
You might want to get mana potions or something. Your mana is pretty low.
You're right. I think I'm okay for now. Yep, I'm okay. Let's go loot real quick. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot of reasons why I like this game. Obviously the story, but then also I think the combat is suited to me just because I don't have to be too involved with it.
No, I like freeform combat much better. I hate just the click and do this, and now you have to wait until that action's done.
Which is, I think it's suited to specific types of games. I think when you're at a third-person subjective view like this, it's better to have like a point and go. But like I'm playing Cyberpunk right now, and
Boy, what a mess.
oh my gosh, what a mess. But I mean, it's fun to a certain extent, you know. But I definitely think that the combat is just way too much for me. Like, your crosshairs are all over the place all the time, and like, I'm only just now starting to get the hang of it.
It does seem like a complicated
Here,
game.
and mind blast him. Oh, that was supposed to knock him out.
It made him confused for a minute.
Yeah.
Watch your health.
The emissaries are the worst. That's why I came over here. The magic wielding anybody
Oh yeah. Well, that's
and archers.
that's who you'd want to take out first.
Yeah. But they also have, like, they can poison you and stuff, too, so it's just better to get them out of the way. Both
You missed
those.
one behind
I?
you. He was sparkling.
Too much looting.
I mean,
It wasn't even useful.
yeah, half of those things I didn't know what they were.
That one's just junk for selling.
Hmm.
I'm gonna actually skip through a lot of this. There's a lot of, like, rummaging around that you can do in here, but I'm actually gonna skip most of it because it takes forever. Nick, I can spend good 3 hours on this intro.
This is still considered. the
No,
intro
I
of
mean,
the
not
game.
really. Like, this is before you get to, like, the meat of the game, so it's like the intro.
Let's get started.
I don't know. It's not really an intro. Like, this is the game that everybody experiences. But,
Weapon
I guess this
experience.
section, I can spend easily 2 hours on it.
Why can't you do anything? Because you're in combat?
Yeah, I'm just going with that. That's also an irritating thing,
Because
is
there's a
that,
bunch of people in the other room.
yeah. But they weren't there a second ago, but,
They are now.
yeah. It's just irritating that I can't pick things up if there's anyone anywhere near me.
Yeah, especially if like if it's one of those situations. Well, I don't know anything about this game, so I could be wrong. But I'm assuming you can get health potions from people's loot. And if that's the
Yeah.
case, then it would be annoying if you needed one, but you couldn't because you're in combat.
Yeah. And there's also the injury kits as well.
A lesser injury kit.
Yeah, so if you die, you can get injured and have like health penalties.
If you die and get injured,
Like if you fall
can
in
have health
combat.
penalties.
Yeah, if you fall in combat, you can get injuries and then you get health penalties until you fix it.
Weird.
It's not like that unheard of. I think there's mechanics for that in D&D.
It just doesn't make sense. If you're dead,
Well, if you fall in combat, if you're unconscious, like in
sure,
D&D.
sure. I guess I just don't understand why you would want to use med kits if you're down, because if you're down, you're down.
It's after you're down. So you go down, and then when combat's over, you come back up, but sometimes you'll have injuries.
Yeah, you gotta have that one skill. If you're not the rogue,
I'm
then
not really worried about it
it's
until
pointless.
I'm not worried about it until I get one of my rogues. All the stuff in this beginning is unimportant anyways.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
breath. What are these DarkSpawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding.
I
We'll
like
laugh
playing
about
off
this
of
later.
Alistair's
At any
neat
rate,
bit
we
for
need to
humor.
hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Karen Logain will be waiting.
Okay. We just keep going. Icky. Wow, a lot of dead people.
Those are all your
All the people that were here.
comrades.
Yeah. They're all dead now. And put on spits.
Yep, archer. Oh, there's a lot of them.
That'll be fun.
What did you do?
I was using the ballista, but it really didn't work the way I wanted it to. If you get them lined up just right, you can like ballista them and kill them all in one hit.
Oh, like go through all of them?
Yeah.
That seems like next to impossible.
I've been able to do it before. It's just never like a priority because you could just easily kill them too.
Feels like it's a lot of lining up.
Yeah. You kind of have to do it immediately because they'll sit there for a second and you can hit them, and then as soon as they've moved, they're out of sync again.
What are you shooting? Poison?
Yeah, this is the DarkSpawn staff, I think. So it's DarkSpawn magic.
Oh, you just happened to pick it up from someone?
Yeah. I picked it up when we were in the Kukari Wilds.
Oh.
Cursed creatures! Only one shall stand!
Yeah, I'm not really going to be doing all the exploring and stuff for the most part. This is not a lore run.
Doesn't really look like there's a whole lot, though.
Well, I've skipped some rooms. And I haven't really been looking at stuff that much.
Well, most of the chests have been locked anyways.
Yeah.
Kind of, I don't know. I guess it promotes wanting to use the rogue class if you can't
Yeah,
open
like,
chests.
it's like, here's your...
Yeah, because like
I'm sure-
it's gonna be like that for all of them.
I'm sure one of these guys probably might have it. Not Alistair.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Oh well, I don't care.
Again, it's just kind of. I mean, I get it.
It's like, here's what you can do if you do the mage class. You're super strong. Here's in the warrior's easy to play, but the rogue gets special stuff in the beginning because he's a rogue. Does that make sense?
I mean, I get why they do it, but it just kind of seems a little.
Because rogues are kind of tough to play. I'm
Hmm.
actually gonna
Okay.
go ahead and save real quick.
We'll call this an episode. Too.
Oh yeah, it's about that time.
Sure
So I'll
is.
save, and we will continue with the Tower of Ishal next time, and hopefully we will get out of Ostagar. I don't think there's
Better be
that
ready.
much longer left here in
England
this
depending
section.
on us.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Alrighty, have a good one.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed hanging out with us. See you next time.
Bye.